Oh no, it's falling. Ah. I have my camera positioned on a like really big candle. I'm not good with tripods. I don't like my tripod. Anyway, so today we are doing a Halloween haul, a huge Halloween haul. And I'm just gonna do like this little intro and then I filmed a little bit, but then I kind of got disgruntled because, well, I'll get into that later. But yeah, I have footage from some of the places we went and some vlogging on the way up. And yeah, so this is my Halloween haul. Hey guys! I'm actually wearing makeup today because I can't really wear makeup at my work. So I thought I would be like cute and comfy but with makeup. And I'm wearing my combat boots. And my dad's taking photos. He's taking selfies. What the heck?
I did a screenshot.
Yeah, right, you were taking a selfie. So, we are going to Spirit Halloween today. I'm super excited. We stopped. Ooh, yes. We have a coupon for Spirit. Okay, he was taking a screenshot. The bad thing about not living in the cities is having to drive an hour and a half to a decent shopping mall. See, I'm gonna, like, discreetly film behind me. You can't see, but there's, like, this hitchhiker / homeless guy, and he's got a skateboard, and he's got a sign, and it just says, like, west. I don't know why he doesn't just, like, get on a skateboard and, like, go down to the interstate. Like, that's a much better idea, in my opinion. Stop's kind of sketchy. There's that guy over there, and there's this guy. Didn't have any clothes on when we got here. That's scary. We're in Spirit. Yay. First though, I'm going to show you a few things. This guy, I got him from the flea market that I was talking about, how I wanted to go and get him on Monday because he was going to be 50% off, and he's just this really cute bobblehead. He looks, well, he looks vintage. I thought he would go great next to paper mache pumpkins that has kind of the same smile as this. He's got the same glitter as the other ones do. His face is all cracked, and I just think that makes him even more adorable and cute. He looks kind of creepy, but I find him more adorable with his creepiness, and he's a bobblehead. I got from Walmart, actually. It is a magazine, and it just has, it talks about, like, Samhain and the original Halloween, like how they used to do things, why they used to do things. And then something that I really like is like Creepy Customs, yeah, that's what it's called. They show like the old costumes, and I just think, I love like the old costumes. They're so much creepier. Oh, there's a glare, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's super cool. The lore in this magazine, they have ghost stories, they have urban legends. Like usually when I get magazines, there's like ads and tons of like advertising and stuff that doesn't even pertain to it, and no ads, it's awesome. Okay. So we actually weren't planning on going to a lot of places, and we weren't planning on spending a lot of money on stuff, because usually we go to Spirit and we can find everything at Spirit. Okay, so we were really disappointed in Spirit because what we usually do is we go to Spirit and it's awesome, and then when I lived in the cities, the Spirit was just ginormous and amazing there, and it's a fun day. We got to eat, which it was a fun day after all, but we didn't know if it was going to be in the same spot as it was last year. It was in its own little, like, freestanding store. So we were like, okay, well, we'll just go to the mall and then we'll drive around until we find it. But as soon as we walk into the mall and turn around the corner, there's Spirit in a really small store. And this may just have to be because it's still September, but none of the animatronics were, like, plugged in. They weren't working. They were all out. I don't know why they weren't plugged in, but, you know, you couldn't. None of them were working, and it was super sad, and we were really disappointed. They just didn't really have a lot of stuff. They were super cramped, and they didn't have as cool as costumes, and it was just really disappointing. And like, all three of us were like, yeah, this is crappy. And we weren't excited to go to Halloween Express because I worked at Halloween Express last year, and all the other years that we've went, they've just been like not as good as Spirit. But I will show the things that I got. I got a few things from Spirit. So it wasn't a total sad time, but let's see. Alright. I mean, I will say there was some cool stuff, but we were just expecting it to be so much better. I was really happy about these. The socks this year were amazing. So I got these Beetlejuice, I don't know if they're knee-high socks, but they're long socks. And they've got the sandworms on the bottom. I was really torn between getting this one or the Nightmare on Elm Street one, but I went with Beetlejuice. So we got those. And then I got these eyeball socks. And I'm thinking about doing like a spooky outfit of the day sometime soon, because when I worked at Joann's, there was some fabric on sale and they were just like eyeballs like this on like grayish fabric. So I made like a high-waisted skirt out of it, and so I thought that these would go really nice with it. I could just have like a spooky little outfit with my eyeballs and whatnot. So I got some spirit gum, and we also got 2 things of scar putty. And I already have, if you guys saw my jack-o'-lantern ghoul video, I already have some pretty good scar wax by Mehron. But this was only $3.99, so I thought, this looks pretty good. I will try this one out. And my dad wanted to get some too to play around, so we were like, it'll work. I mean, if it's not good quality, it'll work either way. When we walked into the mall, we went through Sears, because that's just where we parked, and I found this scarf. It's like one of those infinity scarves. So I got this scarf, and it's got cute little like jack-o'-lantern faces on it. And they had other ones too, but this one was my favorite. So we've got Spirit out of the way. So we were really disappointed. We, you know, were only planning on going to Spirit. But then my dad was like, well, you know, I'm not as big into makeup and body painting as you are, but he still does his own makeup like every Halloween. Like, so what kind of face paint do I need if I'm gonna do like just skeleton look or this kind of look? And I was like, well, I don't want you to buy the stuff from Spirit, the cream makeup, because it's just not that great. I don't like it. I mean, it would work fine, but let's just like go get some Snazaroo paint, because I'll be able to use that in after Halloween and whatnot, and it's not just going to be used once and then like never touched again until like next Halloween or whenever. So I said, let's go to Michael's. There's always a coupon. They also have Halloween stuff, which I forgot about. So I was like, let's go to Michael's. And then I also wanted to go to Savers, which is, if you guys watched my Halloween thrift haul from a few months back, that's where I got every single thing in that video. So we had a lot of success with Savers and Michael's. So I'm just thinking like from now on, I'm just gonna like do the thrift stores and do everything myself, like Halloween Express and Spirit. You guys are cool, and I usually love Spirit, and maybe it was just the one Spirit because it was in a mall. But most of the things that I would like show my dad, like, oh, that's cool, or that's cool, like, he would say like, or if we went to a flea market, like a lot of people like make the things out of like metal. Like kept saying to me like all last weekend, oh, we can make that, we can make that. So then all today I was kind of just like giving him crap and making fun of him, but at the same time I was like, yeah, we can make that. So I'd go up to him and be like, we can make that. Whenever he'd be like, oh, that's really cool. But in reality we can't really make that, so I'm all about like the DIY. So I think like from Spirit, they had those really awesome like scary baby dolls. So I'm thinking I might just go thrifting sometime this week and find some dolls and try and recreate something like that. And then we do our graveyard out in the front yard, so I'm gonna film like putting that up, and we've made like foam gravestones in the past, so I'm thinking maybe we can vamp that up and I can show the process of us making like the foam gravestones, and we can make some more stuff and I can show you guys. Blah 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 blah. We went to Michael's. I mean, the only reason we went there was to get just some black and white Snazaroo. These were actually, I think, the most expensive things we got, and we got to use like a 50% off coupon, and we just needed these. And then we found this really cute orange candle. It's just a skull and whatnot. I thought it was really cute because I have like an obsession for candles and Halloween candles. You guys have heard about my collection. I will show you guys. I'll probably make just a separate video of me showing off all of my Halloween candles and how I display them and what I do with them around Halloween. And then I also just wanted to get these candles because they're very cute. They have the traditional Halloween colors and they're just candles to go just wherever. So we actually got a lot of stuff from Savers. Pretty much everything we got at Savers was 99 cents except for like 2 or 3 things. So that was really awesome. So the first thing I got from Savers was the styrofoam head. And I believe this was $3.99. But you can get these at Michael's and everything. There's a hair on that. That's gross. But I use these to do like prosthetic stuff and bald caps. 2 other candles. I got this one. He's a little beat up, but I thought he was so cute and I just love his face. Cute little pumpkin guy. So I thought I would get him. And then I got this guy who I wasn't going to get him, but my parents really liked him, is this pumpkin. We just all thought that he was really unique. So then there's just this little cup to put like coffee in or juice or anything. And it's just got all these little dudes on it. I think it's super cute. My mom got this wig, which was one of the more expensive things. I mean, it's no different from a wig at, like Spirit. I mean, there are things at Spirit and there are things at Savers, and they're the exact same thing. They're packaged, they have not been used. Just because Savers is like a thrift store doesn't mean that everything they have is like secondhand and been used before, because their wigs have like never been used before. They still have like all the packaging on them, but they are cheaper. It was like a little more spendy, but it's for my mom, for her. But yeah, I remember one year I got a wig there for like $3, and it was like a wig you could get at Spirit, and it was pretty cool. It worked fine. I used it for a Ramona Flowers zombie that I did for a zombie walk. So that was all cool and dandy. And then I got myself this blue wig. It's a long blue wig. And then we also just got some black lipstick because you can always have some more black lipstick. So there's that. And so then we get into this Halloween Express, and the people are like having fun. They're in costumes. Like the workers are in costumes. They're like all over the place being happy and fun. They have just aisles and aisles of makeup, which I was not expecting. They had a bunch of animatronics, and they were actually playing like Halloween music, which was crazy. I ended up getting a window poster of these skeleton guys. I'm hoping that they fit the windows that are in the room where I do my makeup videos, because that window brings in a lot of light even with the shades closed. So hopefully that will be like a cool background for you guys. The more important thing is my Morris Hollywood latex. So did my research and stuff, and then I was actually really surprised to see this at Halloween Express. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and get this, because I did just buy liquid latex about before we moved home. So I still have like a bottle and a half of that. So I thought I would get this, and you know, this is not like liquid latex. You don't want to put it like directly on your face. You want to like let it dry first. So, you know, do your research. Just don't think that this is there, because the guy, every Halloween store that I've been to, people are really nice, and they're like, oh, have you used a bald cap before? Do you know about all the glues? Do you know about liquid latex? Do you know how to use this? And it's like, yes. But, you know, a lot of people who are just like, ooh, I want to do some cool Halloween stuff, you know. Apparently, a guy took the cap off of this, and he started just, like, smashing it around all over his face, and that was not good. Apparently, this stuff is very toxic. I still need to do some more research. I've done a little bit, but, yeah, mostly this is going to be for, like, my, you know, things, my bigger pieces that I'm making. Do I have something else in here? No, I don't. Okay. So, that is all of my haul. It doesn't feel like a lot when I'm showing you guys, but it felt like a lot when we were out and about shopping today. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys have Halloween haul videos, let me know in the comments, because I'll go check you guys out. And it is crazy that next weekend is going to be like the 20th already, and we are getting so close to Halloween. Like, I am so excited for the zombie walks and the Halloween parties and the decorating. I'm going to film like everything this year, because I have never done that before. So yeah, I'm super excited. I will see you guys later though.